Hey guys, Jessica here. So today I'm going to be reviewing HMBradley. They are a digital bank slash tech startup that is offering some of the highest interest rates on cash savings that I've seen. In fact, I think it's the highest on an FDIC insured cash savings account. So I'm going to be going through, is it too good to be true? Before jumping into it, quick mention that we're Uprise. We are a fintech company that puts together personalized financial plans completely free. And this is a lot of what we do. We review the universe of financial products and optimizations out there, and then take a look at your specific situation to figure out, hey, which products and optimizations make sense. And so if you'd like to get your personalized plan, definitely check us out in the description below. So getting back to it, HMBradley, as I mentioned, they're offering a 3% interest rate on cash savings right now and fully insured by the government. And I'm going to be going through, basically pulling up my screen and going through everything. So starting with the numbers, how to get that 3%. Are there any fees that we should be looking for? The features that they offer in their product, as well as just signing up for an account. How easy is that process? And then make sure to stick around for the end because spoiler alert here, there are specific situations where HMBradley does make sense, and I'm gonna just call those out, and so that you can figure out whether or not that fits where you are. All right, let's jump into it. All right, guys. So the first thing I want to do is to take a look at that 3%, and just in general, from a numbers perspective, does it make sense? Is this the best interest rate that you could possibly get, and how do you get it? Okay, so I'm on the HM Bradley website. I'm going to scroll down and just take a look at where they talk about that 3%. So earn up to 3%. They're advertising it here. Footnote, footnote. So we'll go check out those footnotes. Blah, 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 blah. I want to save no details there. Going again up to 3% APY, but no specific details. I think we're going to have to go into the footnotes. Down here, see how you qualify for the 3% APY here. All right. All right. So qualifying for up to 3% APY. Take a look. Okay. So first thing you have to do is to qualify for one of the savings tiers. And then on top of that, just a quick call out, interest is paid on account balances up to $100,000. So it seems like above $100,000, they won't pay any interest. So definitely have to keep less than that in there. Um, it doesn't explain what savings tiers are here, so it looks like we'll have to click in here. Okay, so here it's telling you the interest rates that you get. If you're in savings tier 1, beginning February 1st, before that, they were paying much higher APYs. But beginning February 1st, 1% APY, and then it goes down from there. How do you figure out what savings tier you're in? I think we have to keep clicking, keep going down this rabbit hole. Savings tiers explained. So here, customers who save 20% or more of their quarterly deposits are in tier 1. So that's the top bracket, right? And then between 15 to 20% of their deposits. So basically, I'm assuming if I put in $100 of deposits into the account and I spend less than $80, then I will be in tier 1. That's how I qualify. Okay, so I think I get the savings tier part, but I'm going to scroll down here. It seems like there's a second qualification. It says and, so you have to hit the second qualification as well. So then you have to do a few things. Open an HM Bradley credit card. Spend at least $100 on this credit card every billing period, so I guess every month. Have monthly deposits of at least $1,500 into your deposit account. So you couldn't just do any deposit; it has to be at least $1,500, and then interest is paid monthly. So scrolling down here, I see that they were the saving 20%. This stuff is in this graphic here. So if you get the credit card and jump through those additional hoops, you get 3%. Otherwise, you get 1%. Okay, so after going pretty deep into the fine print, this is what I think I'm reading. Number 1, you have to have direct deposit of at least $1,500 into the account. Number 2, you have to spend less than 80% of the amount that you deposit into the account each quarter. Number 3, you have to open up the credit card. And then number 4, spend at least $100 on that credit card every month. And number 5, keep less than $100,000 in the account. Yeah, I know. This is pretty ridiculous. By the way, I just want to show you guys their emails are kind of the same. So I just received this email from HMBradley just a couple of days ago, actually. And so scrolling down here, you could take a look. Hi, Jessica. In case you missed it, last month we announced these changes. Now we're making even more changes. Uh, Number one, waiving some requirements for new HMBradley credit card customers for a limited time. And two, lowering the deposit requirement. And if you keep going, if you get the credit card in any quarter, you will automatically receive a savings tier boost in each of your HM Bradley deposit accounts in the following quarter. The direct deposit the point that I'm trying to make here, guys, is that this whole product feels like I'm drowning in fine print. And it's not fine print though for them because it's their normal print. This is their product. Their entire product is fine print, basically. Anyway, I wanted to actually go and take a look at that credit card, right? In order to get that 3%, how good is that credit card that they're forcing you to get? So I'm going to go up here, spend wisely, I think is where they have their credit card information. Um, Okay, so the smartest everyday card. Scrolling down, I'm just going to fast forward for you guys. But basically, the way this works is that they give you 3% for your biggest category and then 2% for your second biggest category. It's dynamic, meaning like depending on how much you spend in specific categories, they'll adjust it automatically. Um, this is a pretty interesting concept because like maybe I'm missing a category. So say I have like two or three credit cards and I'm covered with my existing credit cards on say restaurants, travel, groceries, but I'm missing a gas card, then this could be that gas card or this could be that grocery card or whatever it is. And so the fact that it's flexible means that if you're missing a category, maybe this card might make sense. But if you keep scrolling down here, whoop, right here. Check this out. They waive the annual fee for the first year, but then after that, it's $60 a year. So 3% cash back is pretty good. But after a $60 a year annual fee, I'm not so sure, right? Because there are 2% cashback cards out there with no annual fee whatsoever. So does that extra one category that you have make up for that $60, right? Especially because if you really wanted another card for that particular category, there frequently are like really good gas cards or really good Amazon shopping cards or Walmart cards or whatever that give you more than 3%. Basically, my takeaway at the moment is that it's probably not worth the hassle unless you have some kind of very obscure category where it's not possible to find good cards for, but those are pretty few and far between. By the way, without the credit card, you can still get that 1% promotion, right? So like if coming back here, you could see that even if you don't jump through all those credit card hoops and the $1,500 deposit stuff, you can still get access to this 1% APY by doing the savings tier requirements. This 1% is not bad. As you can see, like the analysis that we've done here at Uprise, where we've looked at some really great savings accounts out there, 1% is still meaningfully higher than the next best APY that we were able to find for savings accounts. And as mentioned, there are a lot fewer hoops to get to that 1% than that 3%. So specifically, you just need to have a direct deposit of any amount into the HMBradley account. You have to spend less than 80% of the money that you deposit in each quarter and keep less than 100K in that account, which is a lot easier to maintain. So that's pretty much it in terms of the number stuff. But a couple other things I wanted to call out, which is to take a look at sort of their product, how easy it is to use, what features do they have. So let me log into my account and show you guys. So I'm going to log into the account, sign in. They have pretty good security, so make sure to enter in your code from your authenticator app. And now I'm in the account. I have $983 in the account. The one thing that I wanted to call out in terms of features is over here in this plans tab. I would ignore all this stuff about credit invitations. It's all related to their credit card stuff. But what I really thought was cool was this plans thing where you have the opportunity to start saving towards goals. So one of the things I'm trying to do right now is to build my emergency fund back up. And so, starting from $983. So if I want to get started and then I want to save, say, $10,000 into my emergency fund, then you can see they've created a goal down here for emergency fund. And then I can allocate money from my balance to this particular goal. So if I want to put in the whole balance, the full 983.66, and you hit that, and then you can see that now Here, they said, okay, I'm this much of the way, 10% of the way towards my emergency fund goal. The available balance now has gone to zero here. And so it's just a really cool tool to be able to use if you have specific cash goals like emergency, build up your emergency fund kind of goals that you're saving towards. So I thought this was a nice feature and pretty well designed. The last thing I wanted to call out is that sign up process and how easy that is. When I went through this process, it was pretty straightforward, just like a normal bank opening process. So nothing crazy there. But the one thing I want to call out right now is that they are waitlist only, which is to say that you can't just go and sign up for an account yourself. You have to join the waitlist here. I don't know how long it takes, honestly, because they've only just switched over to this waitlist only thing a few months ago. The other way to get in without joining the waitlist is to find somebody else with an HMBradley account and ask for their referral code. I think each person gets 3, something like that. So that's another option. So summing it up, if you couldn't guess, there's a theme here, which is that there are a lot of hoops. Even for that 1% easier product, it's still a lot of hoops. And so if you like hoops, then maybe HMBradley is for you. I'm just kidding. I don't think that the credit card is worth it. I don't think that it's worth it also to just take up so much time and brain space doing a lot of unnatural things in order to meet their requirements. That said, I think their 1% product is still worth it, right? Like if you are trying to save up an emergency fund or you're trying to save up some other cash goal and you expect that your cash balance in your savings account is going to naturally go up month to month, then that's perfect because it means you don't have to be thinking about hitting their savings tier stuff. You'll automatically be hitting it. And on top of that, that 1% interest rate is actually pretty good. You also get the benefit of that like cool design stuff around saving for goals and feeling good about hitting those goals. So I feel like that is the very specific use case where HMBradley makes the most sense. And that's it. Those are my thoughts. And, I've been following HMBradley for some time. Like their product has evolved quite a bit just in the last year. And I definitely get the sense that, this is still a company that's trying to figure out what it wants to be when it grows up. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Have you had experience using HMBradley or any other savings accounts that, could be even better? Definitely let us know. And also let us know if there are other products that you'd like us to review. We recently did one on Vanguard Digital Advisors, so definitely check that out up here if you're curious about robo investing. Also, if you like more support with personal finance, definitely make sure to check out Uprise. We put together Wall Street level personalized financial plans completely and 100% for free. So if you have any questions about, hey, which is the right savings account for you, how to get started in investing, how to think about budgeting, whatever it is, we'd be happy to help. And on average, we've put 100K in net worth back into people's pockets. Other than that, if you'd like to see more videos like this one, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell for notifications. See you guys next time.